Welcome everyone to our second semifinal of the 2018-2019 Phantom Dust Tag Tournament. We have ShadowShield and Esper taking on Doom and Ojikuma coming into this one. We never get to see the quarterfinal of Doom and Ojikuma, so for those who didn't catch that recap, they had a commanding victory over Kanye and Ebony in a 3-1 fashion. The one loss that they had was apparently very close. And for the most part, they just ran roughshod right over them from what was reported by Evolution, the one person who did get to see that live. Perhaps one day we'll end up with that footage. We'll have to see if Mixer ever decides to spit it out or not. But we unfortunately didn't get to see that as of yet. Esper and ShadowShield. Goodness, who did they take down to get here? I need to go back and look on there. Let's see, they took down Murder and War Machine. I think that was actually another one we didn't get to see. There wasn't proper footage of it. Or maybe there was. I don't know. I'm all twisted up on that one. But that is not the important part. Because the important part is both teams are here in the semifinals fighting for a spot in the finals. And I am excited to see this one. We have two very, very big mechanical players known for that high level, Doom and Esper, in this match. And they've got a great supporting cast with them. Ojikuma is the kind of player Doom has always been looking for. Low management, very quiet, plays a great supportive style, and helps enable Doom to do the things that he needs to in order to win games. And ShadowShield and Esper, the pair of 1v1 aficionados, come together and creating an effective tag team so far. Admittedly, a team I didn't believe in at first. We'll have to see if the quarterfinals if the semifinals is where they leave off, or if they're going to be able to show their true colors and make finals here as a tag duo. But it's going to be a tough battle one way or the other. So let's go ahead and get it underway. We'll be starting on Palace, and we're watching from ShadowShield's perspective.
Alright, I got 3 orange man.
So he is looking for the Psycho Burst, going back to what has worked for them in the past.
Looks like they're using vibration too, so it's less than
they also used a boost mine over there. That helps Ojikuma out quite a bit.
Alright, I'm gonna go and throw some blazing bullets at OG. Ah, fuck.
Ooh, gravity press lands. Doom up with a stimulate already, loses a blazing bullet.
Okay.
Esper goes over to there to catch that boost mine. Doom is now going to be on vibration.
Fucking hit me with the...
I wonder if Shadow's going to use that extra speed up.
Laser.
Esper also has a stimulate on. Doom with the vibration laser pressure now, doing 5 damage. Another quantum lamp comes out, and I believe that one was out of OG. Oh, just taking a little bit of damage. Doom's still quite healthy. Blaster, vibration laser, and I'm not sure what his last one is. Looks like we got some... what's it called? Whatever it is, it's doing damage. Charge particle. Goodness.
Okay, I'm backing off.
Brain fart. Does break the shield there. ShadowShield struggling to get into the game here. His Psycho Burst is going to hit super hard. It can one-shot Doom and OG right now. And there he goes. He hits it.
Nice.
Esper survives.
Alright,
OG is shieldless. Oh, goodness. That's a tough pickup. He's going to make it. But he goes down. Doom needs to create a 2v1 here, and he needs to not be hit by the next Psycho Burst. Ooh, freeze onto ShadowShield.
Alright, give me some space.
That gives Doom some room to work. Oh, he gets hit by the next Ice Sword. That's going to be tough. He's got to dodge the next one up there. He does. He manages to get away from that. He hits both Ice Swords. Here's the turnaround. Doom with the clutch play. Can he block the pickup? No, he doesn't, but he does take the Vibration Blaster in the back. OG and Doom are back in the game. Doom goes down to a blaster in a bad spot. OG gonna have a tough pickup. ShadowShield is killed by the table. Can OG finish it? Yes, he gets him. And he lives through it. Doom fires back. Esper has to make the pickup now. 10 health. He's got a good shot. There goes a good manual aim, but I think he's got the pickup. Doom needs to hit the Ice Sword. He doesn't. Vibration Blaster doesn't break the shell. Doom and OG are in the line of that Vibration Laser, though. Doom goes down to the Vibration Laser. OG's got another tough pickup.
Photon burst.
Doesn't quite play around the Photon Burst. He could have probably killed the Psycho Burst right there. Oh, the manual aim is punished. And that's game 1. Psycho Burst coming up big.
Focused on me, and then you went in for the opening. Whew.
Psycho Burst taking advantage of their
Man,
heavy
as soon
focus
as I
on level
dropped that blazing
and
gun on him,
vibration.
like, he saw me and he just gravity pressed. I was like, fuck.
They want to see.
So City is the choice now for Doom and Ojikuma. A 1-0
So that's
lead
a double level berserk one.
Yes.
with clutch play out of both teams. That was such a nail biter, like
Double level.
back and forth, thinking that the game
What are
was
your
lost.
thoughts so far against him?
Fantastic pickups by both teams there.
OG's. I don't know. I think we're doing alright.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Looks like we are about to get underway
You got close
for
spawn.
game 2 on City.
Oh, please.
It's always a spawn lottery.
Spawns.
Is it
Yep.
double pit?
Shit.
OG's up
At least we
high.
got defenses.
Doom's up high. They got double pit.
Twist
But
laser or slide.
if they can get pressure onto OG early, that split spawn is very difficult to deal with.
I'm gonna go with an ice sword.
I'm getting.
Or something.
Okay, I'm getting nothing but more.
OG is going to be trapped up here. There's really only
I'll
one
back
way
you up As
out.
soon as I get something.
Ice Sword to punish. OG's in a bad way. Doom needs to get here and get
I
pressure
got
down.
flash
He's
stuff
got
coming
yellows
up.
and greens. He's nowhere near helping. OG doing his best to escape. Is going to eat another blaster, but he is at least out of that base for the moment. Eats another one.
Space, so I'm gonna try to keep picking up cards.
It is just so hard to get out of.
Okay, yeah.
Level Berserk.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go flame sword him.
Doom uses a recall.
Alright, Doom's ready.
He does
You got
have
vibration laser?
Tiger Strength Vibration Laser, though. OG is down to 3 health and cannot
took
go
it.
back to his base. Looking for that vacuum
I'm
wall.
going back on OG.
OG goes down. Doom's going to go for the revive. Uses another recall. Almost
He has
gets
a
the double
guard.
block. They can get a good punish on him here, though.
Alright, OG's back. Alright, Doom's got another laser.
Another 5 damage connects onto ShadowShield.
Ah,
Esper
fuck,
gets
double
comboed for more than 9. Goodness, for 12 with the fall. Has his own vibration. OG's starting to get some more damage onto ShadowShield. They're bringing it back, but that split spawn punished them so hard.
I froze him.
Doom didn't have any early pressure to punish the double pit spawn, and they were able to move in and put the pressure on OG. I've said it before, I still think that's the worst spawn on City if they are both in the pit and your partner doesn't have pressure to protect you. OG takes a big hit. Doom fires back onto ShadowShield. Esper is low. OG is frozen. These games are fast, and there's a lot of damage hitting fast and hard. Doom attempts to manual aims. OG attempts to manual aim. Neither one effective. Doom goes down. 1 health OG. Doesn't make it. He has him in hand, and he goes down to the flame sword. Game 2 is lightning fast, just like Palace, and that's a 2-0 lead early in this series for Shadow and Esper. Can Doom and Ojikuma bring it back, or will Shadow and Esper show that they belong here together? The 1v1 champion. Well, they're not champions. Neither one's won a 1v1 tournament, but the 1v1 aficionados finally finding a tag partner that they can play with. Looks like Lane is going to be our next map. Psycho Kai for...
I've got Bravery in hand and all the way.
ShadowShield. Looks like they're looking to go for a double Bravery rush.
I'm already at 15 skills.
Esper has already used his Bravery.
OG's got...
Reincarnation takes one of the dirtiest angles I've ever seen.
More than likely he has flash holes, so watch out for that.
Picks up his next Bravery, drops the Crush. Oh, a good call to leave that last Bravery on the bench.
Out your Bravery?
Yeah, but I got another one.
Turbulence takes the Tiger Strength, though.
Okay.
He'll still be able to Bravery. But Fire Gehenna out of Ojikuma is super punishing right now. Reincarnation doing more damage. Esper trying to get in the mix. He's got Tiger Strength Rock Shot looking to get some hits in. Ojikuma still hitting with that Reincarnation. Purify. And
I'm coming towards
Shadow is just getting
I've
punished.
got Doom hovering over me.
Down to 2. Needs to use his Bravery, but he can't go over there to do it. He's going down right there. He's dead.
I gotcha.
I'm in the little patio.
Esper manages a big hit there with the Rock Shot. Does take a Reincarnation in trade. We'll have to see how much punishment he takes on the way in. Does take one Rein.
Yeah, like straight down.
Ooh, there goes the Ice Sword. And the Reincarnation with the fall. He should be able to catch him with another Ice Sword.
Down.
Oh, he gets
Fuck,
hit in the air. 2 health remains. He is close to the pickup, though. Oh, he goes down there. Esper, or excuse me, Ojikuma and Doom fire back and bring the series back 1-2. Showing some signs of life here.
Let's finish this
Much
shit
earlier
off.
pressure. Doom with the recall deck on City, definitely not setting up fast enough, and this is the much better is when we see them ready early, they are succeeding. I hope to not see any more recall decks out of Doom because that has not been working for him in this tournament. Every time he sets up slow, they lose.
But like anytime I'd go anywhere.
Let's see, where do Esper and Shadow decide to go next? Panorama. That is their home, the Melee Kingdom. Both these players known for the big melee hits, Dance of Death and Ice Sword.
Alright, so remember I'm going to be running like Dance. We're going to try to get that Chaos up as soon as we can.
So it sounds like a Chaos Dance of Death is what they're going for.
That's fun.
Starting with a Swift Blow.
Reshuffled, I didn't get it yet. I'm going to burn to get it. It's like OG might have a Crush or something in his hand, I'm not sure.
Esper's still looking for the environmental, and I'm assuming he wants... Well, it doesn't matter if he has the
Alright, I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it.
Amulet or Orb.
No, I'm good.
Crush could take it. Doom is going to lay an environmental possibly before Esper does. There goes the optimization.
Oh, fuck, he dropped the...
That doesn't hurt them as bad as it could, so yeah, they lose the Chaos.
Can you
unfortunately,
take that
he tried to lay it. Esper has another though, but they've got to they got to get to it. Doom still no attacks. Ojikuma looking to go aggressive.
Fuck, he Turbulence me.
Turbulence takes that. Doom still no attacks. Ojikuma hits a big Muramasa onto Esper off screen. Still no attacks for Doom, and ShadowShield backs out instead of getting the environmental.
Okay.
Esper lost the Chaos too. Chaos gone.
I'm trying to
Turbulence takes another optimization, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Ojikuma is laying a beat down onto Esper right now too. Finally, Rico picked up for Doom.
Who has a Ricochet?
OG, I'm pretty sure. Or no, it might be Doom.
try and get OG after.
Ooh, a nice combo there. Shadow does take a good 6 damage or so in return, but he does hit the... Ooh. Doom's got Mistblade. Doom gets hit again, but a Vacuum Slash connects onto Shadow, and he's got a pickup to make here. Oh, he goes down before Esper comes up. And that is 2 and 2. This series is so fast. I can't even keep up with it.
Like, I didn't even have a chance to get my dance.
Doom and Esper a little bit slower of a setup than I think they want, or excuse me, Doom and OG a bit slower of a setup than I think they wanted. We're still able to set up faster and negate the chaos.
Don't worry about it. Let's see. So
they got the pressure down, and
options
Esper
left are
especially
Sign,
was taking a
Refinery,
beating
or
from
Highway.
Ojikuma there in the early game. And once Doom was able to follow up with the Ricochet lasers, they just didn't have enough left in the tank to keep themselves in the game. Game 5, the map to be determined once again by ShadowShield and Esper. You know, it's such a lightning fast series, but you have to give the momentum to Doom and Ojikuma right now, coming off of 2 wins in a row.
I'll let you pick.
But I wonder how much that even matters with how fast these games have been. I think each one's been like 2, maybe 3 minutes tops. They've been super fast. I think Palace might have been the longest game, and even that was just because there were so many clutch pickups, despite all the massive damage thrown back and forth. Game 5, on sign. Looks like another Dance of Death. Power Dance. I didn't actually take a look at the arsenal when he was hovering it. Maybe I'll go back and take a look here at it if I can see it. No, it's not going to tell me when he was hovering it.
We made it this far, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, just play smart.
Esper already talking like they've lost. So it is another Dance of Death. He is sticking to his guns. He is not changing up what he wants to do. 2 swift blows in a dance early is dangerous.
Eraser on
OG takes away a bullet of fire. Might have been better if he saved that for the dance. Dance and Angel's Wing, that's enough to get ShadowShield started. He can't attack and block, but he can block other melee and then
he has a laser shell.
Counterattack shortly after. Decides to drop the Angel's Wing for a dash. And they are looking to put pressure onto OG.
Doom's following up behind him.
Doom's coming in for the
Doom's coming up behind
support here. I was worried because he has been setting up slow. ShadowShield taking a lot of damage at the mid-range here.
Try to fall back if you can.
Dash is gone. He's going to have to be careful about closing his ranges. Blaster taken away with the Dark Hole. I think they now know he's got the Dance of Death, so they know to watch for it. But they are doing a good job punishing. Ice Sword, though, is a big deal for Doom. Getting frozen.
Alright, try and make it.
Ojikuma doing his best to keep the pressure down for him. Oh, ShadowShield's going to die off the map. Esper with a long pickup and the map crumbling. Pressure is on. Mid-range attacks can be hit back and forth.
Am I getting
He's
close?
down to 10. He took at least 1 blaster there. Glacial Wall broken. Doom has the reincarnation. They're not going to be able to stop the pickup. Esper does make it. Glacial Wall comes in super clutch here, but neither one has a shield versus reincarnation of Doom. 2 jumpers versus the reincarnation. Doom is going to go down, though. He walks into the melee range where he shouldn't when OG was nowhere nearby.
I'll try and make
And OG is at that perfect range. He can go down. He takes the flame sword with a fortress.
I tried to
Makes the
cancel
pickup.
it.
Doom is back up. Flash hole now for ShadowShield. Should be able to get rid of at least one of these ranged attacks. Dark Hole takes a little bit of damage onto Doom. He doesn't quite catch the laser. He's given up that he has the flash hole, though. Now they know what he has. ShadowShield's low. OG playing around in the mid-range. He does short-range kill with the blaster versus the Dance of Death. My goodness. So arrogant. Getting the mid-range. Esper goes down to the blaster. Reincarnation hits. And there he goes down. That's Doom and Ojikuma in the finals in one of the most brutal series I've ever seen. Back and forth so fast. That was an 18-minute series. We had 5 games earlier out of Zexus and Xanxus that went well over 30. 18 minutes for 5 games were lightning fast. These players were at their throats constantly and immediately in every single one of these matches. And in the end, it is Doom and Ojikuma heading to the finals where they will take on, well, that one just went up earlier today, so maybe I won't spoil it, but they will meet either Xanxus and Evolution or Zexus and Sardonic in the finals.